Hi, this is Jennifer with Digestive Detectives, your nutrition therapist. So I want to thank you for signing up for simple stress hacks to help you. My goal in this video is to give you some free or inexpensive ideas that I myself use on a regular basis. I hope you took a moment to print out this little printable guide I gave you. It's just kind of a reminder, the five senses, which is what we're going to talk about in this video. Qigong, if you're interested in some very relaxing exercise, very simple, as well as 478 breathing down here at the bottom. There's videos on each of these. Hope you print that out and stick it on your fridge. So first of all, I want to talk about sound. What I use regularly, I love, is on my smartphone, if you have a smartphone, or there's other ways to get these sounds, is nature sounds, things such as thunderstorms, cats purring, and white noise is great too. These are things that get your brain going into beta, theta, and delta waves, kind of a quick stress hack to get yourself into a calm state. Another thing that I recently discovered through actually one of my students is 432 hertz sounds, music. So something called solfeggio is music played at this. Throughout most of our history, music was played at this. So in today, modern day music, for the past few hundred years, instruments have been tuned to 440 hertz, but actually what our brains are used to throughout most of history is 432 hertz. And you can have that playing on YouTube in the background, or even if you have an Alexa, she'll play it for you. But I encourage you to check that out. So touch, another sense. Find something that feels good to your skin. If you like running your hand through a nice silky sheet, whatever works for you, become aware of your surroundings. If you're stressed out and you're sitting down, become aware of the chair that you're sitting on, your feet on the ground. These are absolutely things that work, that get your mind off of those stresses and into the present being. The best form of touch that I can imagine, aside from cats, is a human hug. So what a hug does is it absolutely releases a chemical called oxytocin. It's very relaxing. So when my fiance or I are needing a little stress relief, instead of saying, "Come here and give me a hug," I'll say, "I need some oxytocin." Do that. Find somebody that you trust in your family or friends to get some oxytocin from. Smell. So a lot of people automatically think of lavender essential oils, which that's a nice inexpensive oil you can buy. But if you're not into oils, just go out and get you some soap that's lavender soap. I like to keep soap bars in my drawers of my clothing, and then when I open those in the morning, I'm smelling a nice refreshing smell and my clothes start to smell like it. That's like 99 cents at Whole Foods, a bar of lavender soap. That's inexpensive enough. Some more oils that I love to diffuse are lemon, very uplifting, as well as orange. Citrus smells are very uplifting, but lavender is great in the evening, nice and relaxing in the evening. I also encourage you to take in the smells of your food prior to eating. If you start to take in those wonderful spices and those smells of those vegetables, the smells of your coffee or tea in the morning, that really helps relax you as well as helps digestion. Sight. So observe, I'm looking out my window here, observe nature around you. The colors blue and green in particular, think of the blue sky, the green grass, the green plants. They are very calming to the human mind. We observe the animals, the beautiful birds around us. Enjoy those blues and greens. And another great thing to do is visualize. Use your mind's eye. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through a brief thing that I do regularly if I need to relax for a moment. Growing up, there was a little area in the country where I lived where there was a little dip in the road, and off to the left side, I can still see it, off to the left side there was a little bitty pond, and right beside the road there was so much honeysuckle. And this little dip, this little valley was always, I want to say, 5 degrees cooler than the rest of the walk. And anytime I need to escape, I know I can just take myself there. It just takes a few moments. So think about anything throughout your past. If you visited the ocean and you enjoyed it, if there's a little area on your daily walk that you enjoy, think about that visualize it and go there when you need to stress, or when you need to get away from stress is what I'm trying to say. Just those few moments will actually take you to a very calm, relaxing place. Taste. So taste your foods. Take a moment like you would a fine wine to sip it. Taste the spices, the sweetness. Enjoy the bitterness. Even in your coffee is a little bit bitter. The chocolates are a great thing to treat yourself to occasionally. Treat yourself to appreciating the flavor and taste, as well as the texture of food. You wouldn't believe how much this will help your digestion if you just slow down. Sit there with your feet on the floor, sitting straight up at the dinner table. Put your hands in your lap when you're not eating, when you're not chewing, because you'd imagine putting your fork down makes a huge difference in your ability to relax because you're not ready to just grab another bite and go at it. So if you take a few moments to breathe in, I say 3 deep breaths of 4-7-8 breathing is great. As you're looking at your food, you're seeing, you're appreciating those colors, you're taking in a nice deep breath, getting those smells of the spices and the vegetables. You're really getting those digestive fluids going, and you wouldn't believe how much more it helps your digestion to just take a few moments. So of all of these things that I've discussed, sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch, I am sure there are a few things in there that you can think of that will absolutely help you. And if you've not checked out the Qigong or the 4-7-8 breathing, I absolutely think those are some simple, easy things to incorporate. Only take a few moments out of your day. I want to thank you, and I also suggest that you check out my blog post titled Stress, about deep breathing, and I have a 3-part series on sleep, which is full of tons more stress hacks. It's not just about sleep. I want to thank you for watching this video. I encourage you to reach out and set up a free 20-minute consultation, see if I can't help you in other ways. Have a wonderful day, the best day ever.